The Rivaris 11-1 this year. Tony Ross riding into the top 7-1 AD Smith. Ad Hoc big move here on the track. 7-2 favourite Adrian Maguire. Gingembre was 7-1. Andy Thornton rides. And Sufi, fourth last year, 12-1 today. Henry Oliver claims 3. No Retreat, 25-1 Dave Casey. Dark Stranger Blinker, 12-1 Roddy Green. Noble Lord, 7-1 Robert Thornton. Bosun's Mate Blinker, 25-1 Jamie Goldsmith. Course Doctor, 33-1 Joe Ryan. Random Harvest, 25-1 JP McNamara. Misty Class doesn't take part, taken out with a vet certificate. King of the Run, 5-1 Brian Crowley claims 3. Heidi the third is 20-1 Dean Gallagher, none the worse for that tumble. Specialised, the rank outsider, Blinkered, 50-1 Jimmy McCarthy.
Ad Hoc owned by Robert Ogden, who also part owns Seymour Business, and he's sitting quietly in the press room here watching his horses. He'll be hoping for another big win from Ad Hoc, now the 7-2 favourite. King on the Run, 5-1. In at the top sevens, here's Graham.
Narrow part of the track on the far side of Rose Hill as they set off on their 3-mile journey in which they cross 18 fences and making their way down towards the first. On the outside, Heidi and Specialized showing up early. Bosun's Mate sits very wide on the track. Through on the inside, Course Doctor racing prominently, has been held up in the past, and on the in at the top is in a prominent position well as they come down towards the first fence. There's going to be Course Doctor who leads to Heidi in second place, and then up on the outside Gingembre and Bosun's Mate. They're the front four. To in on the top in 5. Organised going into the fence, gets away reasonably well. Specialised sits in 6, and then Ad Hoc is in 7th. King on the Run is in 8:30 doors, and then behind these and Sufi, Brother of Iris, Noble Lord follows. Can get a bit at pace. Random Harvest as they cross that one, where the leaders skip over safely. And it's Course Doctor who's opened up a clear lead as he heads towards fence number 3, at which he will arrive very shortly for new stables. Comes to it. Oh, and he's made a mistake, and he's a faller, so he's out of the race. The rest are over safe, and the horse and jockey are okay. Well, that's another fall for Course Doctor. He's fallen now, what, 8 of his 14 runs over fences. Bosun's Mate gets the run on the outside of Heidi, sitting 1 and 2. Gingembre in the dark green. Green on the left is Noble Lord, who should enjoy this ground. Then we've got in at the top, through on the inside, Specialised, followed by King on the Run. No Retreat can make the running. He's in the quarter colours of maroon and grey on the inside and trying to get competitive as they organise themselves at fence number 5, at which Bosun's Mate will lead. Kicked into it, just put in a short one there, but got away with it. Ad Hoc, the favourite, second from the left of the picture. That's the horse with the noseband. On the extreme left is Brother of Iris, who was a 7-4 shot for this race last year when withdrawn at the start. Since then, he's only ever beaten one horse a year, and it had been dropped 2 pounds. Gingembre comes through up on the outside. Dark Stranger is the back marker, so it's Gingembre leading as they come down towards fence number 7. 2 in second place, Bosun's Mate. These sit 1 and 2, and then Heidi and Specialise and Noble Lord, followed by in at the top, Ad Hoc sitting very wide on the track. Got a little bit low there. Brother of Iris, No Retreat, and going on the inside is King on the Run. Then we have Ansufi and Random Harvest and Dark Stranger, the back marker, as they come up past the winning line of circuit to go. It's Bosun's Mate that has the advantage here by a couple of lengths. He hasn't really shown much this year so far, but the Twiston Davis horses might just be coming back into a bit of form. They had a winner here yesterday with a bumper. Gingembre sits second. Then on the inside, Heidi in third place. Well placed to win his prize money, Heidi. Then Noble Lord sitting in 4. In at the top under a tight rein is 5. Specialised the rail 6. Ad Hoc gets closer and jumps that one well in 7th. Followed through by King on the Run. And then we've got Random Harvest wide of Sufi, with Brother of Iris parked very wide on the track as they cross this next one, over which the back marker was Dark Stranger, and not really going with any enthusiasm whatsoever, despite reminders there from Roddy Green. Cross the next plain one, and a barging match brings down Bosun's Mate. Bosun's Mate slightly hampers King on the Run. It's Gingembre with the advantage. Gingembre has the edge here. Ad Hoc on the outside. Then we've got in at the top on the inside of Random Harvest, Specialised, Heidi and Sufi, and Noble Lord the inner. Then Brother of Iris, No Retreat is at the back on the extreme right of the picture as they come up and over Rose Hill after they cross this next one, at which Gingembre would put in a colossal leap. and Dark Stranger really is struggling. Gingembre with the advantage. Ad Hoc the outside of in at the top, the second and third. Then we have Specialized, the rank outsider in the dark blue colours, one off the rail. The slightly lighter blue is Heidi that runs the rail. After these, we've got Noble Lord, the quarter jacket of Anne Sufi, the yellow King on the Run being pushed along. Random Harvest in the stripes is only about 5 lengths off the leader, which is now Ad Hoc, as they've got a mile left to run in this Pertemps Great Yorkshire. Big gamble of the race then. Ad Hoc, noseband on the outside. Gingembre the inner. He was a bit guessy there, wasn't he, Ad Hoc? And look at this in at the top between the pair, still on a tight rein. King on the Run, the yellow colours, the midweek gamble. That's getting closer. Then we've got Noble Lord who'll be staying on. That's the dark green. Over the next, a bold leap by Gingembre to in at the top in second place, yet to move a muscle. He shakes the reins at Ad Hoc, and they're coming down towards the fifth from home. Gingembre, who ran a personal best in the Hennessy, up £5 for that win, comes into it, gets a huge jump there. Ad Hoc guessed and is back into a share of third as they begin the turn towards the home straight. Gingembre, much progressive this year when he's got round. On the left in white, in at the top. On the right in blue, here comes Heidi. In the yellow, King on the Run. Looks between these four. They've got 4 to jump, and they're going to be taking off absolutely together. Gingembre on the left, in at the top. On the far side, we've got Heidi, and then King on the Run. Still a wave of 4, and they've got 3 to jump. Back in fifth place is Random Harvest and Noble Lord. Here we are, 3 out. On the left, in at the top, Gingembre, King on the Run, and under pressure Heidi, which is going to be the first to crack. They've just got 2 more to jump. Yellow colours, King on the Run, white on the left, into the top, blue on the right, Heidi, the dark green Gingembre. Here we are, 2 out, and over which it was just in at the top that has the edge here. Into the top, into the lead, Heidi the far side, go 1 and 2. Back in third is King on the Run. 1 more fence to take. In at the top, but Heidi are battling it out. Back in third place is King on the Run. This is the final fence. Into the top, a fantastic leap to Heidi in second place, who's coming back for more. And here comes Heidi through on the inside. Heidi has come to take the Pertemps Great Yorkshire to in at the top, a brave second, up towards the line. This goes to Heidi and Dean Gallagher, the winners, in at the top in second. Back in third, well, it's going to be tight for third. Very much on the nod, 1 for the judge, Gingembre, and a very leg-weary King on the Run, then Random Harvest, followed through by Noble Lord. After Noble Lord came Specialized, and those were the only ones to finish. But looking down the field, Brother of Iris has been pulled up, No Retreat pulled up, and Sufi pulled up, and also Dark Stranger pulled up, Ad Hoc has been pulled up, and so a battling finish to the outcome of this Pertemps Great Yorkshire Chase. It's gone to horse number 14, that's Heidi, the third in the colours of the Intercity Partnership, and trained by Mick Hammond.
Heidi's win in the Pertemps Great Yorkshire Chase at 20 to 1, in at the top, second 7 to 1, King on the Run third at 11 to 2. The winner paying £18.40 on the tote places, £2.70, £2.60 and £3.10. Exacta £47.80, and the straight forecast £133 and 55 pence. Ad Hoc, the 100 to 30 favourite, the non-runner number 12.